I know what you're thinking, Brandon, are you getting lazy on us? This is the second weekend in a row that there hasn't been any reviews. And last week you even had to make it up in a multiple-part review. Well, no, it's just that it was a really boring weekend for movies. To be honest, I just didn't feel like making in-depth reviews for them because I didn't really have anything much to say, except for maybe Fright Night. Fright Night was an extremely enjoyable movie that at times was goofy and reminiscent of the original Fright Night, and even took its own liberties in taking it in a more modern direction, which usually doesn't work nowadays, but here it actually panned out quite well. It added a grittiness that equated to a lot of really good scares and a couple pretty good laughs, which made Fright Night an 8 out of 10 for being a really fun time. Then there was Conan, which was just straight pure action, which might have been okay if the action was actually entertaining. You know, it was straight gory, relentlessly violent, and at that, the 3D was actually pretty cool, but there was just nothing to work with in this movie. There was no leaps, there was no anything. This was just a straightforward, super pointless, useless movie with some really terrible performances. 3 out of 10? Spy Kids All the Time in the World was inexcusable even for a kids movie, and was even more inexcusable for a Rodriguez kids movie. It latched on to none of the redeeming factors that made the first 3 Spy Kids films entertaining child's fare, and was even more painful to watch because of Ricky Gervais selling his soul to a bomb-pooping dog. 2.5 out of 10? One Day sports 2 lead actors of whom I really like who actually have a decent chemistry, which is squandered because they are trapped in an extremely boring script which has characters doing nonsensical things just to move the story along. 4.5 out of 10. So maybe you can see why I didn't want to review those movies, because other than Fright Night, movies that were complete throwaways and weren't even bad enough to suffice entertaining rant. So anyway, our Eddie Brother review tonight, so watch out for that.